to the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cindy Lauper. And as I grew older, I realized that girls don't just want to have fun, they also want to have the same constitutional rights as men, which means getting paid the same amount of money for doing the same exact job. Equal pay, the gender pay gap, an issue that has been the center of debate for over many years, that needs to be resolved once and for all. So, as you can see, women are not an abstract concept. They're your parents, sisters, spouses, friends, classmates, professors, and even your national soccer team. According to a CNN report written by Jill Martin, published on March 9, 2019, the U.S. women's soccer team sued U.S. Soccer for gender discrimination because they're still being paid less than the men's team, even though they've won the World Cup not once, not twice, but 4 times compared to the men's team, which has won 0 times. So, women make up an important part of our society. That's why it's important for all of us to participate in this ongoing fight for equal pay. So today, me and my group will discuss the gender pay gap in the United States so we can understand the circumstances that have proliferated for so long, and discuss why the United States should make a better effort in how it fights to end the pay gap between what women can earn compared to men when they both do the same effort. Today we'll talk about the different causes of the pay gap, such as work experience and retirement, location, education, and race and ethnicity. Then we'll tackle the myriad effects of the gender pay gap, and lastly we'll follow up with some solutions that can help fix these causes. Now with Maria.
Hi. Okay. So the first cause we're going to be talking about today is retirement and work experience. Often we talk about difference between men and women, but sometimes we forget to talk about differences that are affecting our U.S. families. Economy, actually. So in almost every occupation, women earn less than men. A typical woman loses hundreds of thousands of dollars over her lifetime due to the wage gap. I didn't know this either. Women labor participation takes at least half of the workforce, yet they are not getting paid the same as men. So the effect will be women needing to work more hours to get almost the same as men. According to the UBS Wealth Management, analyzed the U.S. discrepancy for lifetime income between men and women entering retirement. Researchers ran a set of gender pay simulations using Joe and Jane to signify a male and a female character and analyze their potential life outcomes. The female character made less than the male character in both scenarios, but the more researchers adjusted for real life changes, the worse the outcome became. Accounting for time she might have to take off from work to care for children and elderly parent, the female character made 43 less than what the male character made by the time they were 85. When they removed all qualifiers and based their findings on the gender pay gap alone, she made 38% less than what he made by the age of 85. So on my personal experience as a woman from Hispanic heritage and a mom, I have to work longer hours just so that I can get closer to my partner earnings. Now let me tell you this with numbers. For being a woman, I get 87 cents for every dollar a man gets. For being a mom, I get 69 cents for every dollar a man gets. And lastly, for being a Latina, oh, you don't want to hear this. Being a Latina, I get 43 cents every dollar a man gets. Yeah, I just better just stay home. Right? It is time to do something about these numbers and help a woman in same or worse situations. So as a result, we all came with 2 solutions that can help women on their workforce. So my first solution, if your job requires uniform, only wear 80% of it. Woohoo, who say yes? So how can we do this? You can, if you have a uniform shirt, then you can make it a crop top. Or go barefoot to work and sit on your office barefoot. Wear your fast food pants to important work meetings. Yay! Okay, if you didn't like that solution, I give you another one. But if people start asking you questions, you can tell them why after you're acting so crazy. But let me tell you your second solution. Jobs should have better options when it comes to creating women-friendly work environments so that they can contribute to helping women get justice and equal pay. How? For an example, offering something like paternity leave for mom and dad, not only mom. They can stay home with their newborn, giving the same opportunity for growth for both, for women and men. The Equal Pay Act has been the law for more than 50 years, but it needs to be updated and strengthened. Policy changes can help achieve the equal pay. Therefore, we can shrink the wage gap by lifting up the salaries of women in low